Hi, I'm Sudi Gummi, Chief Marketing Officer here at Batchmaster Software.
Hi, I'm Jimmy McGuire. I'm a regional sales manager here at Batchmaster Software.
What is your favorite thing about Expo West?
This is my first time at Expo West, so very interesting. It's just a huge show. Favorite thing is just seeing all the brands, from big brands to little brands that are bootstrapping it up, innovating with cool new products across food and beverage, nutraceutical. So it's just cool to see not just the products, but the hustle kind of behind it. I appreciate like all the hard work, the brain, the marketing. Uh, yeah, a lot of creative minds out here.
I think the energy here has been great. Um, People from all over the world seem to come here, and a very diverse product lines within each industry and segment. A lot of growth, a lot of well-established companies, a lot of new companies. It's just great to see everyone come together.
What is your favorite product you've seen at Expo West so far?
Gosh, I don't know if I could pick an exact product. There's so many great ones that we've come across. Maybe I could focus on a type of product. I was really enjoying the bone broths yesterday. There's a lot of variety amongst them. I didn't know what to expect. I thought they were quite enjoyable. So I would probably pick that as a product line that I really enjoyed.
I'm going to be probably boring and practical. Mine was Calafia Farms. I just drink their almond milk literally every day. So they had some new flavors, a new soy milk, and they had like a cool setup. I guess Chobani too, because of the setup. They partnered with World Cup, so that was kind of cool to see. The boots, yeah.
What trends are you seeing in specific industries?
I would say one of the unique trends that we're seeing is the diversity of products. It could be within a current product line and a lot of variations. For example, I spent a lot of time within supplements, and you're seeing a lot of gels and capsules. They're turning into powders, and gummies have really taken on. They've really expanded within the market. We're seeing a lot of creativity from both an R&D standpoint and into new markets. So it's been really unique to see.
Yeah, yeah. Just to echo on that, definitely the innovation. That's huge in all these industries, right? How you create new products, how fast you're able to do it, and there's a whole operational impact. Calafia Farms, the one that I mentioned, was one of my favorites. They came out with the new soy milk. They had different flavors, so definitely that. On the nutraceutical side, you're seeing a lot of these NAD supplements, a lot of sleep supplements. So yeah, innovation definitely. You're seeing some supply chain, hearing from manufacturers, right? How they're and these retailers of how they're kind of diversifying and strengthening their supply chain. So we're seeing, it seems like, stronger supply chains, and then of course there's the e-commerce and distribution side for the ones that are selling to consumers or selling to other businesses. So growing and trying to find ways to strengthen that aspect.
What should manufacturers be prepared for?
A lot of it is the plan and the strategy for a go-to-market plan on a new product or doing variations of a product. And I think we're hearing a lot of companies focusing on their data. This brings in our world of what we do here at Batchmaster, and really trusting the data, having the data be supportive of what they are learning from a marketing standpoint, and how to be very proactive and kind of ahead of the game or ahead of their competitors to launch a new product and to get it out there in the market. And we're seeing a lot of new sales channels. Everyone's well aware of the of social media and how you can launch a product there. So we're seeing that as a high focus sales channel for some of our clients and prospective clients. And it opens a lot of doors for a lot of unique conversations on how to approach this from a technology standpoint, marketing and sales standpoint and strategies. So it's
Yeah,
been really unique.
yeah, yeah. My take is, I guess, where's your competitive advantage? Where are your gaps? Like if you need emphasis on the product development and innovation side, how are you doing that? How are you from top down to actually creating these products? How are you thinking about them, strategizing about them, and then how are you taking those ideas to R&D, your food scientists, for example, your innovators? How are you creating those? Is that process kind of streamlined? Because that will help you get to market faster, just from a process and operational standpoint. Then, we were talking on the supply chain side, as I mentioned, we've been talking to vendors. They're moving that are using contract manufacturers. They're moving some of their contract manufacturers to different locations, like from East Coast to Utah, for example. So they have more diversity, and also controlling factors for humidity, so things like that. So where are your risk factors? Where are your gaps? And then, as I mentioned too, on the sales side, because that's you got to sell your products. So how are you doing that? E-commerce, selling directly to businesses, to consumers. What are your distribution channels? And then, for us at Batchmaster, then it's about, what are the systems you have in place to do that? Do you have ERP? Is ERP connected to, your e-commerce, your EDI? And then is your ERP kind of helping you with, R&D, product development, etc. So, um, a lot of, um, a lot of food to chew, but I think it's just narrowing down on where you feel like your company needs to put the finger on, and then going from there.